We are live. All right. Having trouble putting the StreamYard link. Try it one more time. Okay, let's see if it worked. Come on. Work. Ugh. It's not working for me. It's fine. No big deal. I'll do a little later. Welcome to another episode of The Risky Show, starring your host, me, Risky. Hello, how are you? Today's topic, we're going to revisit one from about a year ago. Half a year ago. And that topic is forgiveness. Forgiveness is the intentional, voluntary act of letting go deep-seated vengeance, hatred, anger, to realize that someone's done wrong, but you are no longer will carry that burden of hate or hello, two with fries. How are you? Number two with fries, that's right. He's hungry. It's okay. I invited Books for Moses to come over here. Hopefully he will come, but probably not. Don't hold your breath. Because he too is a college graduate, and I would like his, opinion on certain topics, especially this one, because I feel like this would be funny for him to discuss. Hopefully he'll come over. Don't hold your breath. So, you cannot, it says in the Bible, you cannot, hello, Ms. Liability. This is episode number 4, Ms. Liability. If you missed the other 3, after this one, go ahead and watch. I told you I was coming back. I did tell you I was coming back, and I'm back. And it's been nothing but positivity. That's where I'm aiming this channel. I wanted to bring you-know-who with me. But, that's okay. I'm sorry, Bridget. Hello, how are you? Hi. My bad. I'm sorry. You're right. I did say hi. You get a hi. Hello. Miss Liability gets a hello, and I think that's all for now. But yeah. And I'm not mad. Jen wants to do this show. She'll see. As every single episode has been about positivity. Future shows will be about positivity, and maybe she will understand. I'm for real. I'm legit. This is where my show's headed. Oh, you saw a replay? Yeah. Yes. I've Ms. Liability. I've done a lot of genres, a lot of different types of content. I've done mukbangs, sleep streams, shower streams, meditation videos, yoga videos, gym videos, philosophy as well. That allegedly, that is a really good question. I choose to believe that people do forgive, and not just to put it in their back pocket and hang it over someone's head later at a later time. That's not real forgiveness. And I don't know how many of you are Christians or believe in religion, but it says in the Bible, you can't enter the kingdom of God without forgiving people. And it also says when you do communion, you have to forgive people. Like if you do not forgive people, and if you don't know what communion is, it's the symbolism of Jesus' body and drinking wine and eating bread. And wine symbolizes his blood that he shed for us, and the bread symbolizes his body, which was broken for us. And it says in the Bible, if you do not forgive and you take communion, you will get his wrath. and know a little something about the religion. That's why it's important. And if you don't forgive someone, we can also talk about health problems, physical health problems, stress, which we all know leads to an early grave. Can't forgive lest you be forgiven. Wait, no, other way around. And I'm pretty. Forgiving others actually helps. Yes, it does. For mental clarity, for one. Hello, Paula. How are you? I'm glad you're here. I didn't realize. I thought my live streams would be a little too boring for you, but I'm glad you're here. Let me see if I can drop this link. Sure. It's not working for me. It hasn't been. Let's try it. Let's try it one more time. Screw it. It's not working for me. And for some reason, my Wii pen is taking forever to charge. Hello, Charbaddy. How are you? Allegedly says Catholic as well, but that feeling of angst is still there even when you forgive someone every time you see them. Yeah. That would be, well, we are human and we're always going to feel that way. You're always going to feel a little certain way about certain things. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Hello, Charbaddy, Miss Liability, Bridget, Paula. All the women are here. And yes, but once you forgive someone, I believe if you truly want to forgive someone, you have to forget. It's not forgive, but I'll always remember. That's not really forgiving someone. That's holding it over their head. Like we were discussing, in order to forgive, you have to forget. You have to move the fuck on. You have to let it go. Let it go. And that's how you truly forgive someone. Because wouldn't you want the same done for you? Now, I'm not a big karma guy, but I know right is right and wrong is wrong. I have a moral compass. Now, I'm a Christian, but, some people don't need religion to be a good person. They don't need that to know right from wrong, the ins and outs of it. Although religion is a good guide. It's what religion is really all about, right? Anytime, whether you believe in Islam, Christianity, Judaism, Confucianism, Buddhism, all the other isms, it's just there to make you a better person, to live your best life, I believe. But if you don't believe in Christianity, you're going to hell. Sorry, little joke. Little joke. Don't take that seriously. Forgive me for that. Tell you one thing. I need to get this. I don't care if it's not charged all the way. Let's see if marijuana will make this conversation more interesting. My conscience is telling me not to do it. You're going to stumble. But I want it in my lungs. One moment, please. The son of a bitch is clogged. Damn it. It is easier for some to forgive. Yeah, that is true. But you know what that is, Paula? It's pride. That's what it is. It's pride. We hold on to pride. Pride can get you killed, or at least not permitted into the kingdom of heaven. You have to put down your pride. You really do. You have to let things go. Are there anybody out there that actually you've done something wrong to somebody, but that person won't forgive you? I mean, that's a terrible feeling. One, it'll hurt them. Two, it hurts you. Pride comes before the fall. Yeah, that is 100% true. Yeah. I mean, it's good to, have confidence in yourself, but if you put too much stock into it, too much weight into it, think you're the absolute shit. Yeah. And I get some of us, we don't need other human beings in our lives. I tend to be that way. But the Bible says to forgive. And what's this? No, that is Samsung update. Anyways, Samsung update is cutting into my talk time. And I'm doing this forgiveness stream because I was going through my old channel. All my old channels are up, by the way. All of them are up. Like when I said I never got a strike or I never had my channel taken, I was telling the truth. I went on Google, believe it or not, and found both of my old channels. And I was watching some of them, and I watched an episode on my on the channel before this one, and I got the idea. I don't like to repeat, but that was an older channel, and it's new on this channel, so here is where we are at, and maybe I will find all the other old topics. It's been about a half a year to a year later, and maybe I have a different viewpoint. So maybe I might bring some of the older topics back up, just in case I run out of material. No, I'm kidding. Inflated, yes, that is true. Yes, pride is inflated egos, and we all get it. We all have it, and we have to humble ourselves. We do. I guess I'm forgiving the first time, but other than that, not something. Yeah, because they if they keep making a mistake, they're not truly sorry, right? Like, you can apologize and say sorry. That goes into the, thank you for the segue. You can say sorry and apologize, but to truly mean that, you can't keep repeating the same bad action over and over and over again. I guess in that way, you would probably have to distance yourself from that person until they get their stuff right. It's not all on you. You're just like half of it. The other half is the other person. You can forgive someone from afar, but you can't be stupid about it. You can forgive someone and never talk to them again. You can't. Don't know if that's a joke or a compliment. I'm gonna take it as a compliment. Well, I'm going to grind. Well, I mean, yeah, I know I only have like eight viewers in here, but in the last 4 days, I rose about over 100 subs. So that is impressive. It usually takes about a person 30 days to get 100 subs. I got 110 subs in 4 days. So, there's that. There is that. I'll be at 1,000 in a month. Yeah. I don't have, the only problem I have with growing a channel is getting to the first 50. That's hard. After I even told Dudley this. I was like, get me to 50. Don't worry about me. I got the rest. And it's true, because I'm at 131. I went from 20 to 131 in 4 days. So, no big deal. Right. It'll grow. You just got to keep pushing forward. Keep on what I was talking about before. I'm staying positive. And I don't know what I did wrong to piss Jen off, but maybe she'll forget. I don't even know what I did wrong. I think I was just talking to people she didn't like. I think that's the biggest. Okay. Well, maybe she'll forgive me for that. I'm going to keep continuing doing the positivity thing, and maybe she'll change her mind and want to do it with me. Door's always open. I'm here. Yeah. But all right. Well, thank you for your compliment, Unknown Trader. And, sometimes when you text, I know what happens for me when you text, when you write something out, the other person doesn't really, it could be taken a different way. You can't hear the conviction in their voice. Sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you think it's one way, and they meant it another. It happens. Happens to me a lot. Gotten in a lot of arguments that way. Anyways, hopefully I'm forgiven. Yeah. But I too, sometimes I have a hard time forgiving people. I remember the last couple times that I went to church. Yes, I do go to church, by the way. Last 2 times I went to church, I didn't participate in communion because of what I said earlier. If you can't forgive someone that day, do not take communion because you will find the wrath of God. So I didn't take communion because I didn't really know if I truly forgave that person. So I just stayed away from communion 2 times in a row. However, the Bible does say participate in communion, meaning forgive. That's good, Bridget. I'm glad you do. Keep doing your own thing. It's refreshing. Okay. Thank you. Well, yeah. And I'm pretty sure everyone here has at least been in a drama live or someone's drama channel. I know Miss Liability has. I know that for a fact. And I have too. But here's the thing. You outgrow it sometimes. Am I subtly saying I'm better than that? Yes, I am. You pulled it out. You yanked it out of me. I am saying that. The pond is too small for me. I'm a big man. Well, height-wise, I only weigh 175 pounds. I'm 6 feet. I'm a tall man. I'm a big man. I need a bigger pool. My mind was hurting. It felt stupid. My IQ was dropping, people, in the drama sector. I couldn't believe 40-year-olds were acting like children. It's kind of weird. Yeah. But they're playing stupid games. They're going to win stupid prizes. Yeah. Had your fill of... Yeah. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to give a refreshing take, and who better to do positivity than someone that's already been in the shit? I think my story is kind of unique. They say it's just YouTube. It's just YouTube. It's just you. It's no big deal. Motherfucker, I had 3 relationships off of you. I moved to Florida because of YouTube. I mean, it's only YouTube to you. But to others that, can change their lives. I think I am the exception, not the rule. For most people, it should just be YouTube. Don't do what I do. Yeah. I moved to Florida I went to Iowa because of YouTube. Holy crap. That, and I really didn't like DC. It's cold there. I was looking for a reason to get out of DC. Oh, so political. Jesus. Anyways, back to forgiveness. So I was saying, forgiving someone, you do not have to be around a certain person to forgive someone. Which one was in Florida? Right. The one that's in Florida is the one that I don't talk about. Yeah. The others that you know of are Bambi from Iowa and Andrea from Philadelphia. The one here in Florida, yeah, I don't talk about that one. Yeah, no offense, it's just yeah, I don't talk about that one. Oh, I'll talk about Florida. Florida's beautiful. It's nice. Shut up, Miss Life. I mean, yeah. Yeah. But it's over now. See, that's why I do philosophy. I don't sing. Okay. Yeah. All right, we're friends, Andrea. I'm trying to stay positive, dude. Please don't kill my vibe, man. I'm just trying to be positive. Good lord. All right, back to what's the topic? Fucking shit. Oh yeah. Um. You can forgive something. Maybe Andrea needs to hear this one. Hello, Andrea. Everyone say hello to Andrea. There's my buddy. Hopefully she knows how to forgive. Okay, so yeah, you don't have to, and I guess Andrea can hear this part. You don't have to be around someone to forgive them. You don't. You do not have to be. I mean, you don't have to go, lady. You don't have to stay. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe we'll all learn something. Well, I'm glad you're subbed. That's cool. And thank you for what you did yesterday. Glad I get to say it to you. Hopefully maybe I can drop the link if she's still here. I don't know. It didn't work the last 5 times. Let's try it again. All right, let's try this one. All right. You did the peace symbol. I don't know. All right. I have an issue with YouTube. It's not fucking working. All right. All right. Well, I guess I'm not going to drop the link. Fuck it. And I have no mods. It's all good, Andrea. No one's hitting my panel because, well, I can't drop it. All right. So yeah, you don't have to. Why isn't this fucking pen not working? Damn it! All right. Fuck it. Okay. So as I was saying, you do not, for the 5th time, you do not have to be around someone to forgive them. Forgiveness is for you. But if you do choose to be around that person, you do choose to forgive that person, do let them know. You don't have to. I think it's a good idea. There are other people that I'm no longer around that I wish I could tell them I forgive them. Wish I could have it. It's called closure, people. That's what closure can be considered narcissistic if you really think about it. Because it's all for you, right? How does it help them? It doesn't. The people that give you closure, they're doing it for you. So they're the ones that are giving. And you're receiving it, so you're the one that's taking the closure. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh, yeah. So as we grow, like my channel's going to grow, and I'm going to grow mentally because I do believe philosophy, well, makes your brain bigger. It does. And I like learning. I like speaking on things. I like thinking. And honestly, I wasn't happy. That was not happening in the drama sector. I felt like I was losing IQ points. I didn't say that as a joke. I actually meant what I said. And you can honestly see it in other people. But I forgive that. I forgive the other people. It's fine. It's no big deal. Unless you make it a big deal. That's all right. As long as we push forward and keep trying to be the best person that we can, we'll make less mistakes because we're more conscious of others' feelings, how they are. And that's what we should do. We should try to be better people so we don't fuck over other people, right? Most of us don't do bad acts intentionally. Some of us do. Most of us don't. Know when to admit when you're wrong. I know I have. Thank you, Andrew, for stopping by. Hopefully, you know, Andrew and I, we've had our past. I want to say most of it was good. Some of it was not so good. Go ahead, get that phone call, Bridget. I'll be here. Yeah. So if she's still watching, hopefully you do forgive me. And I think I've said it more than a few times. Past situations. Sorry. Hopefully you forgive me. And that. Hey, AC, how you doing? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm glad she did drop by. She knows I'm sorry, but it's on her or not for her to forgive me. But sometimes you got to open that door to let them know, hey, I fucked up. Please forgive me. So, hoping you're well, AC. Me too. Let me try that again. The whole linky thing is not working for. I don't know why. It's being a dill hole. And send and post and. God damn it! It's not working for me. Oh well. So anyone know how to fix that problem? No. It says YouTube rejected your comment. This is fairly common when sharing a link. You may need to share the link another way. I only know how to share the link only one way. It's fine. No big deal. I can do this on my own. Oh! So I have a Samsung phone. Why is this shit not working? No big deal. So, yeah. Is there anyone in your life you need to forgive? Or do you need to be forgiven? I think sometimes we all need to be forgiven. We're not perfect. I know I'm not. Damn it! Andrea didn't tell me she forgave me or not. Fuck. Fine. And try not to do things to get yourself in a situation where you do need to be forgiven. Meaning, try to make the better choice. Try to do better choices. Yeah. Watch who you hang out with. Always try your best at not fucking up. Guess what? Alcohol. If you don't want to make bad decisions, put the bottle down. God. Yeah, don't drink on the live stream. That last one was a joke. This vape pen is really irritating the crap out of me. It's not working. I think I got a hit. Yeah. And yeah, I don't want to be presumptuous and say, you know what, I forget, because I do. I kind of do. I kind of want to say, a couple names and like, I forgive you. But if you actually do that, people get annoyed with that type of thing. I feel like they would. I feel like they do. You go up to a person and you're like, hey, I forgive you. Yeah. I think they would get offended. Yeah. Why is he sweeping? What's that? What's this? Yeah. Don't know why I really came up with it. Don't know why I really came up with this ongoing topic on forgiveness. I guess watching this whole week unravel. I didn't watch much of it yesterday, but yeah, just felt like I needed to speak on it. Jesus Christ. Right. Okay. Wow. Yeah. I don't know about forgiveness about that particular. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna tread on that one. Um, most things can be forgiven. Most things. Most things. Hell, even murder can be forgiven. Really, if you think about it. That depends on the individual, really. But most of our actions aren't that extreme. Day to day things where we just piss someone off, where we have an argument. Some people hold grudges. Often arguments. Some people hold grudges for years when it can be rectified quite easily. We just have to put pride down, right? We have to communicate with each other. Communication is key, people. And it sounds harsh, but a lot of us don't know how to communicate with each other, as in listening and not talking, pretty much shutting the fuck up and letting the other person speak till they're done and not interrupting. A lot of people have a problem with that. Don't know how to do it. Which you should. You have to listen to the other person. You have to let them speak. And then and only then come up with your viewpoint. It cuts out arguments. Trust me, it does. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, allegedly. There are other people that would become very defensive if you took. Yeah. Already was trying to point that out. And yeah. Few would say, not a lot would say thank you. Because it seems arrogant, right? It does. You will walk up to a person that you've had beef with and you're like, you know what, I forgive. Yeah, it does come off a little arrogant. But is it something they need to hear? Maybe. Right. There's you. Hello, Whitney. Let me try this whole invite guest thing again. How are you? Apparently, Whitney says she loved me. I don't know what was that about. But, yeah. All right. And is it gonna? Nope. No, it's not. Whitney, you know Andrea. Andrea, Whitney. Go ahead and converse. Oh, wow. Okay. Whitney forgives Andrea for that statement. Oh my God. She will. Okay. I don't know. Well, both of you are in here. Well, I see both of you. I do. Let me see if we're gonna do something here. No. No, that's not what I want. Even if I wanted to, I don't know how to make someone a mod. Penelope said Native women have ugly. I'm okay. Wow. Not where I was directing this conversation, Whitney, but I don't know. How would I've never seen Penelope's feet. I don't know. It's seen something else of Penelope's, but not her feet. Moving on. I'm talking about forgiveness, Whitney. Please try to add on to the conversation. Thank you. Is there anyone that you want to forgive, Whitney, or do you need to be forgiven? Apparently, well, let's just get into this one. Since you two ladies are here, it looks like Andrea and Whitney have beef with each other. Does anyone want to make an apology to be forgiven? Either one of you? No? Well, glad I brought that up. Moving on. Ask Whitney if she forgives her ancestors for. Nope. You blocked each other, right? You guys can't see each other. Okay. Whitney, Andrea says she forgives you. Okay. I don't know who, like, all right, this shit moves really quickly, okay? I don't know who doesn't like who and who's cool with. Even Andrea said one day they're friends, the next day you're not. So, and it's really hard to keep up. I just don't know. I thought you guys were cool. Apparently, I'm wrong. Andrea says you have a nice smile, Whitney. Moving on. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna fucking snap this fucking weed pen, dude. Anyways, it's easy for me. I don't like it. Ain't that the goddamn truth? Holy shit. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's settle down here, guys. Let's settle down. It's getting a little too entertaining here. It's easy for me. All right. Well, apparently, Andrea doesn't need to forgive anyone, or Angie apparently doesn't need to be forgiven because she's perfect. All right, there you go. Somebody's gonna clip that, me calling Andrea perfect. Right. Yeah. Whitney writes, she can't stand me. LOL. I don't think you're lying on that one. Let's pin that comment. There you go. Maybe she can see this one now. Okay. All right, Andrew. I mean, do you want to change your ways of people not liking you, or are you not liking others? Or are you comfortable with that situation? Well, honestly, I think I know the answer. I think she's comfortable. I don't think she's willing to change, which is, people are going to live their life how they live their life. You know what I'm saying? It's not up to me to change them. Yeah. Okay. She enjoyed. No, she doesn't want to change her ways. She enjoys it thoroughly. Okay. God, I want to see her. I want to see Andrea in hell. I do. I do. But it's Chi-Chi. You know what I heard? I heard a rumor. That Chi-Chi is Kim. That's what I heard. No one cares about the drama. Moving on. Okay. Sorry. Old habits die hard. You know what I'm saying? Die Hard, like the movie? Like that Christmas movie? Anyways. Chi-Chi, is there anyone you want to forgive or you need to be forgiven? Look at me like I'm a... Never mind. That's an old one. Yeah, I know. I know it is. No, it was actually brought up about 4 days ago. It was. You think it's an old one, but that shit was literally brought up a few days ago. Not that long ago. It was brought up this week. Trust me, I was there. I heard it. And I've talked to Kim on what's it called? I've talked to Kim on what's that shit called? IG. So I'm pretty sure that I'm also deadly. Okay. So Chi-Chi is transgendered. And that's okay in my room. You can identify as anything that you want to be. I identify as Frank Castle. Personally, Andrew knows that part. Anyways, moving on. Oh, I think I'm getting hit. Yeah. And Chi-Chi says yes, she is transgender. And that's fine. And that's okay. Chi-Chi has a wang. And it ain't no thing. It's fine. Square's live. Aren't you a mod for him? Okay, moving on. All right. Let's see. What else? Okay. But I just, why wouldn't you want to live your best life without all the stress and the tension? Because it's going to take a toll on you, right? If you don't forgive people, it will. I think it will. And we should harmonize. We're not meant to be put on this earth and hate each other. or keep holding on to the past, like from 3 years ago. We're not meant to be that type of person. We're meant to be happy. We're meant to make others happy. That's why we're here. We're here to talk with one another, to mingle. That's why we're here. There's too much drama in this world. You don't need to add on to it. For what reason? I know it's popular on YouTube. No, Andrea, this is my new content, actually old content. It's what I'm doing. Andrea, it's where I'm headed. I've grown. I don't need to do any more of the drama, even though we all know it's the best in the game. But I can be the best in another game, and that's philosophy. Yeah. No, this is what I said that I was going to do positive content, and I meant it, and I keep my word. It's well, Patrick. I mean that's on her. I invited her. I wanted to bring her along for the ride. She chose to opt out. And I chose to continue what I said I was going to do, and that's this content, positivity. And if I can be quite frank, I think it's a little pathetic for a 47-year-old or whatever, a 40-something-year-old, anybody, male or female, to be acting like middle schoolers and doing drama all day. How do you raise your children? I don't have any children, don't want children, but god damn it, dude, I recognize my own. I knew I shouldn't have had kids, but I know my own, and I look at other people, I'm like, dude, you have children? What the fuck is wrong with you? You're in your 40s doing drama content, and you're trying to raise children. What's the matter with you? That's my opinion, by the way, people. It's not a fact. That's just how I feel. Yes, Whitney. Jen's mental. No, we should, Patrick. Not nice. We shouldn't laugh at other people's, flaws or unhappiness. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to her. Hopefully, all the best for her, and maybe one day she can come along for the ride. Doors open to her. Doors open to Andrea as well. Chi-Chi, Whitney says hi. Or, no, wait, I'm sorry. Whitney, Chi-Chi says, hey, I fucked it up. Moving on. When is I actually get to Jen, it was I don't know if that's a factual statement, but I honestly I could see it. I mean, weren't we all hurt as children? I think all of us were. Whether it be your peers when you're a kid, or your teachers, or even your own family members. But you shouldn't hold on to it. You shouldn't. As a child, I did childish things. As an adult, I put them away. Forgive and forget. You hold on to that shit, you're gonna die early. That's a fact. That's a scientific fact, by the way. Stress kills you. I mean, she's going. Well, I'm not going to make it personal with her. If we're hurt, if anyone's hurt, you have to learn how to cope with it. However that may be, and alcohol and drugs are not good coping mechanisms that don't do that, you're gonna have to find a way to cope. All of us do. When you get hurt, maybe speaking to that person who hurt you, maybe that's the best idea. Talking it out, then maybe truly you can forgive and forget. What if their butt hurt? Thank you, Andrew, for bringing some levity into my show. Okay. All right. But to answer your question, Andrea, like, why am I doing this content? Because I like intellectual content, and I feel like I'm the only one qualified to do. Well, you too. Andrea is no dummy, by the way, people. She's not. She's really intelligent. One of the smartest people I actually know in real life. Yeah. Definitely the smartest female. There's your compliment, Andrea. You're welcome. I know she didn't say thank you. Don't bring it up. Shit's not working. Yeah, and I have. Oh, you were watching. Oh, you watched that. Huh? I didn't know Andrew was a fan of mine. Apparently. Yes, thank you, Jude. She is. She is. I know that better than anyone else. But I too am intelligent. That's why I didn't give myself enough credit, and I went into the drama sector. And then I looked around and I was like, these are the idiots that I'm dealing with. I'm out, dude. I was in there for about a year. And then I left for, well, outside reasons. Now I'm back. She FFW lives and stuff. I see guests. And that dollar sign is in the way of me reading this statement. Okay. Well. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this is me. I didn't know there was a. Not a. No, actually, there. Oh, wait. Who do. I didn't say. I don't think I said drunk sector, but no, there is. Who's that fucking dude? Andrew, you know who I'm talking about. You actually introduced me to somebody. There is a sector that drinks. Fuck, I forgot his name. Andrew actually introduced me to one of those guys. All right, moving on. But yeah, I mean, there's a sector for everything, honestly. No, I didn't say drunk. I said drama. I said drama sector. Drama sector. But no, there is a sector of people that like to drink, and there's like people that like to, alcoholics. They definitely have their own sector, and people that smoke weed, they have their own. Yeah. There's a guy actually. He has a really good show that he creates content about marijuana, and it's really well done. Really, really well done. Wedding cake of okay. I heard. All right. Nope. Can't make my show about her. Nope. Moving on. No. Save that question for her. She'll probably answer it for you. Speaking of forgiveness, that person, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. I was literally dying in a hospital, and she said she threw my body in a river when I was actually in a hospital. I mean, I'm going to try. It'll take time. And forgiveness does take time, people. It does. It can. I mean, it takes as long as you need it, really. whether it be a long time or a short time, or it's on you. How much you're hurt and how much you can endure and let the pain go. You know? Yeah. It's not easy, but we're adults here, and sometimes we got to be hard on ourselves. I'm hard on myself a lot. I actually talk to myself like this. I'm like, I think to myself, grow the fuck up. You're the man. Act like a fucking man. And I don't think people talk to themselves as harshly as they need to. You gotta look in the fucking mirror. That's who the fuck you are. Are you happy with yourself? Or are you not? And if you're not, change it. You're the only, I mean, it's hard if you have a family. It's easy for me to say because I'm single. But yeah, it's, and that, I mean, but the thing is, if you're in a family that you don't like, well, who put you there? You're the one that got into a fucked up relationship. You're the one that had kids that you didn't want. You know, I know those people. I've been around loving families, and I've been around people that shouldn't be in a relationship or have children. I've been around those people. And it's oh so obvious. I don't know if anyone knows that type of lifestyle, but I've been around it all. I've been around positivity, and I've been around the real negative. A lot more forgiveness is definitely needed with people that are negative, you know, because people that are negative and pessimistic usually tend to make more mistakes. Not thinking. You got to plan your day, your week, your month, your year to be safe. Positivity takes intelligence. That is true. People do make excuses for their behavior instead of looking forward. The saying is the hardest judge. Well, that applies to some people, not everyone. Not everyone. Some people look at themselves like they can't do anything wrong. Especially nowadays, really. In this society, everyone's entitled, everyone's privileged. No one makes mistakes. And we even came up with that stupid ass saying that how's it rules apply to thee and not for me. Yeah, you know, that dumb bullshit. Yeah. Like we actually had to make a saying for people that have huge egos, you know. Look in the mirror. Is that who you want to be? Will you be forgiven by God? Because we all have a judgment day. And I know I'm mixing in religion because I'm Christian. When you die, I think you'll be in front of Jesus. People say you'll be in front of Peter. Either way, you're going to be in front of a person that's going to know your entire life, what you ate on a Saturday, what you did to that person the other day. And hopefully, it won't just be all negative. Like, they'll go through your entire life. Some other things too. But you did you forgive? To be forgiven, you have to forgive. Do you have forgiveness in your heart? Are you truly growing? Are you showing it? How are you showing it? Those things I think of every day. Well, not just that part. I think about a lot of stuff. Because I'm that uneducated philosopher. Bible says don't take. Try to take communion as much as possible, but God knows we fail. God knows we make mistakes. God knows we get angry with people. So He does say that. Yeah, don't take communion if you don't have forgiveness for that person. Will you be upset? Yes, but He will forgive you. I think God will forgive just about almost anything. Almost. People do go to hell, you know. It happens. It ain't gonna happen to this guy, I'll tell you that much. Yes, sir. With that said, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for everyone that has showed Bridget, allegedly, Miss Liability, Chi-Chi, Whitney, and of course, we can't forget the great Andrea Knows. Thanks for coming in. As for your host, this is a Risky Show, and you've been listening to Risky. Until the next time, YouTube, take care of yourselves and each other. And I'm Ghost.